Hi everyone. So it's not midnight because I would hopefully be asleep by then, but my friend Safa has started making crisps for her little midnight craving snacks. And you can do that because we're gonna make it in basically 10 minutes, okay? So here's what we're gonna do to start with. We have our Power Chef and we have the knife blade in. We have 3/4 cup of flour, 3/4 cup of oats, a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, a smidge of vanilla, and we're gonna put in a 1/2 cup of melted butter. Now, we melted the butter. I'm gonna show you, it's gonna come out of the microwave, but in these micro pitchers, which are great. It's a 1 cup measure, a 2 cup measure, and it also has milliliters on there, so whichever you prefer. The nice thing is they can be used separately, but when I'm melting butter, this acts like a cover, so I don't get butter all over the microwave. And this is beautiful new peacock color that's in the fall winter catalog now. So I will pull out my melted butter and see, cover on, Mum. The microwave is clean, I promise.
Oh, thank heavens. I would have to put this down and go clean it.
Exactly, right? Everybody say hi to camera, Mom. We can't do anything around here without her.
Hi, camera mom.
So I'm just gonna put the cover on the Power Chef. This is just like a little hand-worked food processor. It's amazing. You just pull your string, and every time you pull, the blade rotates 16 times. So it just mixes things up, chops things up. If you get it stuck or you get any bulges, you can just shake it around, or you can put the spatula in, whatever works. I see I've got a little place down, oh, no, there it comes, where I think there's some flour not mixed up. I'm gonna take my handy dandy spatula, which we love because to clean it, the top comes off. If you have a silicone spatula where the top doesn't come off, I dare you to cut it open and see what is growing under there.
Only if you have a strong stomach.
Yeah, it is pretty disgusting. So that comes off for cleaning, which is awesome. It's a nice tight fit, so you don't have to worry about it falling off from you pulling it off. Just gonna make sure. Yep, nope, that's mixed up really good. Give that another couple pulls for good luck. So how long do we think the topping took so far?
About a minute.
Perfect. Okay, and here is the MicroPro grill, which I will tell you about in 20 seconds. Susceptor plates on the top and bottom. So they heat up to 425 degrees in 3 minutes or less. You see all this metal here? It deflects the microwaves from the microwave oven so that they just heat the susceptor plates. So the food isn't actually being cooked by microwaves. It is being cooked by the heat from all these amazing reactions happening inside there. The microwave or MicroPro grill this year comes with, I'm terribly wrong here. You can buy this as an accessory. It's a silicone ring. You can put it in here and bake like a big cookie, an individual omelet, anything like that that you like. So it's just kind of an added bonus for the MicroPro grill. But now for the blueberry crisp, I'm going to show you how hard the filling is, okay? It's just crazy. You better be prepared to write this down. Got my great freezer mate here.
She's joshing you.
Yeah. Okay, blueberries. And mine are still frozen. I do them straight from the freezer. And I just don't even add sugar. They say that you can toss them in sugar or flour if they get really juicy. But I find doing this is literally perfect. Look at that, the exact right amount. And my beautiful freezer mate, which I will tell you about in a minute, just kind of smooth them out a little bit. And then we're going to take this topping and just kind of plunk it, wherever. My hands are incredibly clean, so I can move it around. I imagine we're all getting really good at washing our hands these days. It's become like a national pastime. But it's good, Our moms always said, wash your hands, and we sort of started forgetting to do it. But COVID reminded us all, hey? So we take the crumble part, and we just put it wherever we want it on top of here. Smooth it out a little bit. The MicroPro grill is great for grilling meats, making casseroles, doing all that kind of stuff. The cover, I should have showed you before I got it full, it has 2 positions. We're going to use the casserole position, and that's where it sits on top. Again, because this is full, you can't really see. For the grill position, it actually goes inside the grill so that the scepter plates are touching the meat top and bottom. And that's how it gets a beautiful brown in the microwave. So here we go, guys. 10 minutes. Yeah, drum roll. 10 minutes. Start. I'm just going to rinse my hands off real quick here. You don't actually have to.
I'm following you. Be careful what you do.
I know.
It's all
right?
on record.
And let's just talk about how much Tupperware it takes to change a light bulb, or in this case, make a blueberry crisp. So we saw the spatula. We saw the Power Chef. Now the Power Chef comes with 2 different blades. It has the razor sharp food processor knife blade, and it has a mixing blade. Okay, so you can do batters and cake mixes. This is really good if you're making dips with cream cheese and that. It just beats the heck out of it. We do a fruit salsa or a tomato salsa with this. It is as sharp as your food processor, and it will take care of everything you need for it to take care of. This also comes with a little funnel attachment. And if you open this up, put the funnel in, this has an off and an on position. So if you're making like an aioli or something where you need to pour the oil in, you turn it into the off position, you measure out your oil, there's measuring marks in there, and then you just let it turn on, it'll drizzle in, and you can stir it while it's cooking. So that's pretty amazing. There's a few members of this family. One of them is the Chop and Prep Chef. This is just the little guy. Apparently this came out very first, and everybody loved it so much they kept saying to Tupperware, couldn't you make a bigger one? And that's how the Power Chef came about. So the Power Chef, this spawned the Power Chef. This is great for making salad dressings, doing single serving of nuts. You can grind them down to peanut butter or nut butter in here. You can make your salad dressing and serve it right out of here if you want to. You can do Oreo cookies to sprinkle over ice cream, which is my favorite. You can do anything small enough in here. It's just perfect for it. We also have this year brand new, again, everybody asks for it, an actual, this can replace your Mix Master. So this actually, whoops, sorry, brand new. I need to figure out how it works. There we go. So these are your Mix Master blades, like that. You can't quite see through this like the other one, but this is like a measuring picture as well. So you can measure out all your ingredients, put everything in, secure your top here, your cover, and mix away. And it has 2 speeds. It has a really fast speed for light things like if you're whipping egg whites or whipping cream, things like that. And a little more worker speed if you're doing a heavier batter or dough. But you know, these things are great, not just for home, but think of camping or the cabin. All these things that you would make that you wouldn't normally be able to do unless you had electricity. So you can stock things up and take them with you. Okay, let me just get rid of this dirty stuff and keep going here. So next, we have the modular mates. And the modular mates are wonderful over here because I keep all of my baking ingredients in here, all of my dry goods, anything, pastas, everything. These seals are airtight. They will keep your foods fresh for up to 3 years. And if you ever have a problem with pests or anything like we did one year, you won't lose a thing. Right, Mom?
That's right.
We were safe and secure.
Yeah, nothing was invaded.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, where they got their food, I don't know, because we didn't give them any. So those are amazing. They come in a whole range of different sizes. I think they're
and different colors.
And
right?
different colors. This year we have the black and the sapphire. There is on our YouTube channel, there is a Modular Mates video, so you can see the whole thing. Some people call them adult Lego, the way they all stack and measure up. And you can get, I just got these labels at Amazon. But the craft stores and things like that, you can get all of these really cool labels so that you look really fancy. Yeah. And then let me take you over here and show you the freezer mates. And my dog Otis, who gets jealous when I talk to anybody else. You saw the big size when I was putting the blueberries. Yes. And we actually totally redid our freezer with these. We love these. So these, if you know the Fridge Smarts at all, these are similar in design. They have a curved bottom so that when they're sitting in the freezer, I don't think you can see a little bit.
Yeah,
the air can circulate
around
them. Mm-hmm. So you don't have cold spots and less cold spots. They have a little groove in the covers so that they sit and they won't slide and fall over. If the covers were just smooth, these would slide off all the time and your freezer would be a mess. But literally, my freezer looks like this right now. Everything's stacked. We just label them with masking tape because we got a whole bunch of masking tape free, so that's what we have. But any sort of a little label, and it's perfect. There's the small and the small deep. Now, with Tupperware...
Can I just turn it this way,
Yes,
Deb?
you can. With Tupperware,
Thank you.
when they say something's small, they mean small. When they say something's a small deep, they mean it's the same size as the small when it comes to the width and the length, but it's twice as tall. So again, it's like Legos, right? Everything is stackable depending on how you want to do it. Then we have from the small and the small deep, we have a medium and a medium deep. And again, all interchangeable, all stackable, whatever works for your family. And you also experiment with them. We find with the small ones that this will hold 1 pound of ground beef. So that's really good for us if we're gonna make sloppy joes or something. This would obviously hold a couple, depending on how big your family is. You can check everything out. When you open these, after you've used them the first time, you will see that there's ice crystals everywhere. Now remember, that is not freezer burn. You will not get freezer burn with these products. That is the moisture that would normally escape when you just put something in its supermarket wrapping or something like that.
Which is what causes freezer burn.
Exactly.
There dries it right out.
Exactly, right? But the moisture can't escape these. They keep everything fresh. It's the square round, so it is airtight. Also has the cute little snowflakes on it because you know what? It's nice, it's useful. It's also nice that it's pretty. I also love the colored covers, because I know right away which size I'm grabbing in the freezer or the fridge. I don't have to pull it out to see, oh, that's a small one. I know that the peachy, orangey ones are the small ones, and I know that the pink ones are the deeper ones. So it's amazing. Now the best part about these, so I do all my own stocks and everything just because I really like to. And I used to freeze them in those nameless single-use plastic bags that go in the freezer. The problem with those is that they seem to perforate from freezing, right? I don't know if it's the expansion or whatever, and they dry out. So when you bring them out to start defrosting, they usually have a leak. And so you have to defrost them in a pan or something like that, or make a mess. I used to try and, cut the plastic off and had to run hot water to try and freeze it. And our little dog Otis wants to be part of our Tupperware business.
He just jumped up on my lap.
Camera mom.
There he is. Hi, Otis.
So those are the days of having to peel that plastic off so I could defrost are gone. These are like ice cube trays. They're bendy. So anything that's frozen in here, you just give it a crack, just like you do an ice cube tray, and out it pops. So pop it straight into the slow cooker or the pan, and you are instantly making your meal.
I love those things.
Yes.
I think we should try and invent a game.
Oh.
Like a Lego game. That would be fun.
We could do that.
Yeah,
Or Jenga.
see what we can build, yeah.
The other nice thing is they have a really good tab. The other freezer containers were awesome, but they had a really small tab. So both Mom and I have a bit of arthritis in our thumbs from years of typing, and these bigger tabs make a huge difference when you're opening things. These can be used in the fridge or the freezer. They are not microwave safe. If you defrost something in here, it will melt. Tupperware makes lots of microwave safe items. You look on the bottom, there's 3 squiggly lines in a row, and that means it's microwave safe. You shouldn't use anything in the microwave that does not have that symbol on it, no matter what product you're using, because if it doesn't have a safe symbol, you are probably getting the chemicals from the plastic into your food. So that's really important to wash for. These are also dishwasher safe. They can be hand washed. They're just amazing. Fridge, freezer, and food storage. You're not going to lose any of that really expensive meat these days. So enjoy those because I love them. I'm going to go back now and check on the microwave and see how much time we have. What are we down to? Oh my gosh, that was perfect, you guys. Did you hear that? It's done.
I think you've done this before.
Now, remember this thing heats up to 425 degrees or more. So you always want to check the handles. They're silicone handles and they are really warm right now, but they're not too hot. But you might need to use oven mitts. This with the susceptor plate, because it's right under, will be hot. And I am going to use a hot pot thing.
Better safe than sorry.
Exactly. I don't want to burn myself.
Absolutely.
Can you believe that? 10 minutes.
Yum.
We have this amazing fruit crisp. It's browned. It looks absolutely beautiful. I can hardly wait to eat it. The blueberries are all fat and juicy.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you all get to try the Micro Pro Grill because it's amazing. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.